Hello everyone, I'm Pawani and welcome back to my channel EdSpace Academy. So last year when I cleared the Google Certified Educator Level 1 exam, I posted about it on my Instagram channel. And then I got quite a few questions regarding the details of this examination. So I thought that why not I make a very detailed video on this which would help you all. So here I am with this video. Now my whole notes is ready so that I don't miss out on any points and I'm ready. So without further ado, let's get started. I've included the timestamps for the different questions that I have received regarding this examination. So all the timestamps are as below, so you can go to any one particular question. But I would highly recommend that you watch this video till the end because I have also included the tips and my learnings from this examination which would help you all. This is a certification which will verify that you as an educator has enough knowledge and skills to implement the various Google tools in your classroom. This exam basically tests if you have the basic knowledge related to the various Google tools that you can use in your classroom. For example, YouTube, Google Sheets, calendars, Jamboards, Google Drive, Docs, etc. etc. Now, you need not be an expert at using these tools because level 1 examination does not go very much into deep, but in level 1 examination they will test whether you know at least the basics, as in why do we use Google Drive, why is a digital classroom better than a traditional classroom, how can you use Google Sheets, or else how can you create events in a Google Calendar, basic questions like this through which they can verify that yes, you are a person who knows the basics of the various Google tools. Now, there might be different reasons as in why one should take up such examinations, but I would give you my top reasons that why I took up this examination. So when you say that you're a Google Certified Educator, A, it increases your confidence. B, it certifies that yes, you are a person who has the knowledge and skills to bring in the fun quotient or the digital element into your classroom. And also C, the most important thing is, suppose you want to be an EdTech trainer, or specifically you want to be a Google certified trainer in the coming 1 year or 2 years or somewhere down the line, then this is the examination where you need to start with. I'll repeat it. If you want to be an EdTech trainer, specifically if you want to be a Google certified trainer, then GCE Level 1 is where you need to start with, because in order to become a trainer, first you should be Level 1 and Level 2 certified, and only then you can apply to be a Google certified trainer. Now let us come to the other details which is needed for us to prepare for this exam and get ready for this exam. All right. So first is the cost. So the cost of this examination is $10, which if I am right, then it would convert to approximately 700 to 750 Indian rupees as of the current date. And please remember that since this is an international transaction, there will be some taxes also added to it. Now, in order to register for the exam, there is a link in the description box below. So you can go to that exam, that is the Criterion website. So there you need to select the examination, that is Google Certified Examination Level 1. And then you can use your card, make the payment and exit and go ahead and write the examination. So once you have done the booking, you will be receiving an email regarding what all do they need from you. Now, once you have received a mail, they will also let you know that you need to complete your examination by so and so date. For example, if I have booked for my certification today, then I should complete my examination, my certification within the next 7 days. After 7 days, the link through which I can appear for my exam will no longer be valid. Now, this examination is for 3 hours and it contains 35 multiple choice questions. Now, the questions can be of various types. You will have drag and drop questions, you will have scenario based questions, So you can expect different kind of questions, but they are all MCQs. And yes, this exam is an open book exam. So once you have answered all of the examinations, when you click on submit and when you submit your examination, you will get instant result whether you have cleared the exam or not. Previously, it was not the case. You had to wait for few days in order to know whether you have cleared or not. But fortunately, now we can know the results instantly. To clear this examination, you should have scored at least 80%. If you have secured anything below 80%, then it means that you need to reappear for the exam after few days and at an additional cost. Once you have cleared this examination and you have received the certificate, this certificate will be valid for 3 whole years. And after 3 years, you need to appear for a recertification. And there are different ways in which you can prepare for this certification. I will let you know the 2 ways which I have followed. One is that in the Google website, for which the link is in the description box below, you can go to their website and they have a very detailed training material on their website. It will take you approximately some 14 to 15 hours, but they have laid out everything beautifully and in a very detailed manner. And the best part is that after each section, you will have a little test or quiz kind of thing also, so that you can test your knowledge then and there itself. For example, in their website, they have different sections. One section is for Google Drive, one is for Google Classroom, one is for Google Sheets, etc., etc. So once you finish this section on Google Drive, there will be a little quiz at the end. So you can complete that quiz once, test that how good you are at grasping the various points, and then you can move ahead to the other sections. Now, this training material that I have mentioned just now is in the text format. But if you're someone like me who prefers video format more, then the Google Educator groups, there are many Google Educator groups all over the world, also called as GEGs. They have their own YouTube channels, and these GEGs, they keep conducting boot camps, which can be a week-long boot camp or else a 2-day or 3-day boot camp. And they have been conducting this bootcamp many times in order to prepare their audience for the level 1 and level 2 examination. And let me tell you that they all are doing a fantastic job. So you can choose, if you are someone who prefers text kind of training material, then you can go and check the Google website. If you're someone who prefers more of a video kind of learning, then I will leave the YouTube links in the description box below. You have a choice there. So now that we have all these training materials with us, both in text format and video format, we can go through them, we can read them, and we can sort of get an idea that what are the different concepts which we should know, which we should understand in order to appear for the exam. But I need to tell you that even though you have just read it or watched the videos, it is not enough, because nothing can ever compare to the hands-on practice that you get. So once you read about Google Drive or Google Sheets, I would highly recommend that you go ahead and practice it really well, because nothing can replace your hands-on practice, So I would highly recommend that even if you have watched or read the whole training material in detail, please don't miss out on hands-on practice. All right, so you have booked for your examination, you have your exam date ready, you have prepared using the training materials really well, everything is sorted out, and finally it is the exam day. So then what you should do, what I did, I will share it with you all. So on the exam day, sit in a separate room wherein you have good ventilation so that you don't get suffocated, obviously. And also you are required to have a system with a web camera or an inbuilt camera. Make sure that you have your water bottle next to you. And also, this is one guideline which is not which I did not read specifically in the mail that I received. But previously, when I was a programmer and I used to appear for the various certifications, then this was a guideline which was given to us, that when you're writing your examination, try not to talk to anyone or else answer any phone calls. Try not to do that, because then what happens is that suppose if your picture is captured at that moment, then you never know that how that will be received, right? So it's just a matter of few hours. So try to uh, try to sit down to write the exam at some point of time wherein there is no one to disturb you, so that you need not answer your phone calls or the doorbell or anything else. Now the exam has started. So you will have various questions. If I'm not wrong, you will have somewhere around 35 questions which you need to answer in a span of 3 hours. All of them are MCQs, as I have mentioned before. But in my experience, let me tell you that when you read the question at the first time, you might think that it is very easy. Or when you look at the options, you might think that, yes, I know about this. But I would highly recommend that please take your time and read the whole question carefully. Please read the options also carefully, because sometimes what happens, two options might look similar, but there will be that little difference in both the options. Yeah. And also in the question, there might be few keywords which you need in order to answer your exam. So take your time. You have lots of time. 3 hours is good enough time. So take your time and read the whole question carefully. Read all the options carefully. Analyze it and then go and answer the question. And suppose if you have doubt in any one of the questions, then you can, there will be a button through which you can keep it for review later. And once you have answered all the 35 questions, at the end, take some time, review the questions which you have marked for review, and then send it for submit. So these were all the information that I had, which I wanted to share with you all for level 1. I hope that I didn't miss out on any of the points. Make sure that you go ahead and check the description box below, because there I have because there I have put up the links for your training purpose, your preparation purpose. So if you want, if you have any further questions, then feel free to put it down in the comment box below. And I hope that this video really helped you. If yes, then do like the video, share it with your other friends who might find this to be useful. And yeah, I will see you around. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, because I'll be coming back very soon with another video. Bye.